One of the main challenges here in Bosnia and Herzegovina is just the carbon intensity of the power sector. 62% of all the electricity that's generated in the country is coming from fossil fuels. And with climate commitments that the country's made, and also just the pure economics of those older power plants and mining complexes, change really needs to happen. In order to meet that, they're going to need to really go through a real transition out of using coal as a main source of fuel into cleaner sources of energy. That's not an easy change, but it is something that's possible to do with proper planning and real consideration for the workers, for the communities that live there, and for the natural environment. It's something that they can do. A lot of these coal power plants are old, 35, 50 years old, so they're reaching really the end of their natural life. In addition to that, because of their age, they're also highly polluting. So there's a real problem of air quality in the country, and all of those things just serve to all of those things really serve to really bring a need for a faster transition in this country, away from fossil fuels and towards cleaner energy. Bosnia and Herzegovina has really great potential. It has excellent potential for renewable energy, which could replace a lot of this coal-fired power plants in the country. As I said earlier, there's a big pollution problem in the country, and so you can tackle multiple problems all at the same time, in addition to needing to have cleaner sources of energy to meet the climate commitments of the country, and also in order to be economically viable, because when you apply carbon pricing to these older coal-fired power plants, they just don't, they're not economic anymore. So in order to address those challenges and have the transition, you can also at the same time be addressing the pollution problem that's coming from these older plants. So there's great potential, particularly once the legal and regulatory framework is in place. There's a lot of support from the international community, World Bank financing, other international financial institution financing, grant funding, climate funding that can all be used to help support that transition in a way that's taking care of people, taking care of the natural environment, but also ensuring affordable, reliable and sustainable energy for the country.